But first, today the Prime Minister again tried to distance himself and his government from the treaty that he has repeatedly promised. And he hit out at Sky News' own James Morrow for his exclusive report in today's Daily Telegraph, revealing that as a young activist, Albo signed an open letter calling for reparations, land rights and sovereignty to be granted to Aboriginal people in recognition of the effect of what he called the illegal invasion of Aboriginal land. Albo was not happy about it.
I did note the Leader of the Opposition's reference in an article today by that investigative journalist, James Morrow, who had gone back to 1986, Mr Speaker. Gone back to 1986. He'd gone back to 1986 at a time where Crocodile Dundee had just hit the theatres. Most women didn't have paid maternity leave.
Anthony Albanese would have you believe that this revelation is irrelevant. It's ancient history from another time. Really, Prime Minister, let's go back to just 2021 when you said this.
As a priority, Labor will establish a Makarrata Commission with responsibility for truth-telling and treaty. It will be established through a process of open nominations and review. The Commission will facilitate local truth-telling and advise on a national framework for treaty making, and it will work with a voice to Parliament.
Can't be any clearer than that. And I'll have James Morrow joining me shortly to discuss the Prime Minister's response to his story. Also today, we again saw the Minister for Indigenous Australians, Burney, struggle to answer the most basic questions. I think we've worked out why Minister Burney has refused to debate her coalition counterpart, Senator Jacinta Nampijinpa Price. Time and time again, Minister Burney fails to answer questions about the voice and treaty, and instead she reads from her pre-prepared notes. She's either unwilling or incapable of answering questions about her own portfolio. This was Mr Burney's response to being asked to explain her previous statements about the Makarrata project, which she has said is code for treaty.
The word Makarrata is a word from the language of the Yolngu people from Arnhem Land. It means coming together after a struggle, facing the facts of wrongs, living together in peace. And that word was gifted to the Uluru Statement from the late Yunupingu, the great Gumatj leader from North East Arnhem Land. This weekend at Gama, we will gather again and we will remember his legacy and all that he did for his people over so many years. And more than anything, he wanted to see constitutional recognition through a voice made a reality. Later this year, we have the chance to do that. Recognition, listening and better results.
Did not answer the question, not even close. I'll be speaking to Pauline Hanson shortly about Albo's race-based referendum floundering in the polls.